I think this section is really about actionable steps. And these two women know a lot about action. They're both trailblazers in their industries that are traditionally male-dominated, and they've led the charge to also hold the door open after them and invite other women into the room. So I'm really excited to talk to them both and to get some real action steps from here. So Nina, I'm going to start with you.
Okay.
You have such an incredible career, and in your world, people look to you as a leading force, and you've been able to build allies in every industry. What does it take to build allies and get that support to have people rally behind you? How do you do that?
Well, first of all, thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be here, and I love that last panel, and I'm going to keep that in my mind. I can't go back.
Yeah.
I think that just says it all. One of the things that I say sometimes to my clients as they're making their way in their career is I say, hold tight to the good people, and then let everyone else go. And I know that might sound a little harsh, but the truth of it is that not everyone is going to be there for you. And at some point, you have to discern who is and who is not. And when you find good people, when you find people who believe in the things you believe in, who are aligned with you, hold tight to them. We were just kind of jokingly saying before we came on the stage, we're going to be together forever because we are in a war together. And that's, you just feel that instinctively about people. So I think early in my career, I was able to, especially and I'll talk briefly about my legal career, I was able to meet a few good men who really prized my intellect and my ambition and who supported me, and they were my contemporaries. They really weren't my mentors. They were men who were the same age as me, and we linked arms together and we went out and really started the law firm that I started now 30 years ago. And they believed in me and I believed in them, and we all had the same work ethic, and we just put our nose to the grindstone, and we just went out there every single day to build our practice, because none of us were really kind of children of the entertainment industry, and it's a business where there is a lot of nepotism and relationship-driven advancement, and we went for it.
Mm-hmm. That's a good actionable step. When I went to I think it was the very first Time's Up meeting in New York City, you were there, Nina, and you were somebody who led the charge, kept the room on point, and moved us forward, and really inspiring other women in the room to take action. Is there something, I loved when we had a call last week, we have a little prep call secret before you do these, and we have a little chat, and you said, don't wait for the big item. Don't think, oh, I can't do that, and that was so inspiring. I thought about that every day, honestly, since you said it to me. Can you tell us that philosophy?
Yeah, I think you said in a really nice way that I'm bossy, but that's okay.
No, we need
to
lead the charge.
I like that. Yeah, I think sometimes we get stuck on this idea that everything we do that institutes change has to be like some huge thing. And if we can't do the huge thing, then we don't do anything. And the truth of it is that, it's such a cliche, but every journey starts with the first step. And I just really believe in taking that first step. So, every situation I'm in, work and personal and professional, I always try to think, what is it about this? I met at lunch. At lunch, I was seated with the Girl Scouts. I don't know if they're actually here, but
yep, right there. Yep.
Hi, Isabel. And I was just so moved by them, and I gave them my only Time's Up pen, and I promised I would send more. And it made such an impression on me that I know when I go home, I'll look at their website and I'll start to think about how I can contribute. And my contribution isn't going to be huge, but I know it will be appreciated. But it happened because someone reached across the table to me at lunch and said, hi, my name is Isabel. And I think that's just an example of a small step.